So today this is Professor Guyad, and we're with Rowan University, and we're learning Python basics. So the first concept we're learning is data types in Python. I'm in an online IDE, which stands for Integrated Development Environment, which allows me to run my code, compile and run my code. Desktop IDEs are VS Code, Visual Studio Code, Eclipse. Download and install one of these to run your Python code, or idle. Okay. So back to the lesson, we're doing data types. So let me bring this down. So yeah, data types. Our first one is string, anything between double quotes. The variable my name is being assigned the value Harry Johnson. And then when we printed the data type of my name, we got str, which is short for string. Next data type we're on is my age, which is an integer. So when I do my age, because it's the number 35, when I do type my age, int, see that? Because it's an integer. Anyone have questions yet? I will wait 20 seconds to wait for your questions.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whenever we type print, we have to use curly brackets.
Yeah, you have to use the parentheses. Yep. Okay, everyone seems okay. And then we'll do, oh, I see chats. Let's see. What part do you want me to repeat, Kabita?
Kavita?
Yeah, Kabita is set. I didn't hear due to internet problem. Okay.
Saying
So,
that, so she's saying that that means let you explain regarding the symbols, where to use the comma or anything.
yeah, so the
Yeah.
equals, the equals is the assignment operator. So I can write these notes. So equal symbol is the assignment operator. It assigns the value on the right to be the value of the variable on the left. So that's what the equals is. And print is a built-in Python keyword that prints output to the console. Type is a built-in Python function that determines the data type of a variable or data. So that's what we've learned so far. Print, type, the equal sign.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just heard someone speak. Do you have a question?
Yeah, like clear up to here. Like,
What?
yeah, no questions up to here. Like, I got it. Like,
Uh,
what detail like of this string and integers. Like, I got it up to here. I'm telling.
great, great. Okay, let's do the third data type. Boolean. And do you remember from class, what are the two values that Boolean can be?
True and false.
Yeah. So we do. And then remember, Booleans usually start with a verb. So like is tall, we're going to say false. So this person, Harry Johnson, is he tall? False. No, he's not. So we're going to also print the type of that. Print type is tall. Notice how true and false have to be capitalized in Python. The F has to be capital. So print type is tall. It should say bool. Bool. Because false is a Boolean value. If I put true, it'll also say bool. If I put true with the lowercase, I think it's going to be an error. Watch this. It's going to be an error. Yep. Name error. Name true is not, what does it say? Not defined. So take note of that error as well. Name error. Great. So I'm going to put this back to false. So that's our third data type. I'll do a little lesson on Boolean since we're on it before we go to the next two data types. Right, the Boolean is the basis for the if-else statements. So if is tall, colon, print, wow, you are tall. Else, print, try soccer, not basketball. So if he's tall, is tall true or false? It's false. So we skip this print statement and we go to the else. If is tall is false, we go to the else. So this is going to print. Try soccer, not basketball. If I run it, let's see. Yep, that's what happened. And then if I change is tall to true, then if is tall true, print, wow, you are tall. And then skip this. So let's see that happen. Wow, you're tall. See how it changes based on the Boolean? Any questions? Please ask questions if you need to. Okay. Let's do the fourth data type that we've learned. Float, which is any decimal number. So my GPA equals 3.8. Print type my GPA. It should be a float. There it is. Float. Any decimal number. And then finally the list. List holds multiple data, holds multiple data, which can be of different types. So you could do my grades, and then the list, you need the square brackets to create a list. So my grades are 90, 85, 100, 95. But I can also do a list with my items with multiple data types. So one could be bag, another could be the number 3, another could be 3.5. So I'm literally putting all of the data types in here, and I can put another list in here too. I am a list inside of a list. So here are two, yeah. So here's our list. We have two lists there. Any questions on those? The first list, my grades, is all integers. The second list, my items, is multiple data types. Bag is a string. 3 is a integer. 3.5 is a float. False is a Boolean. This is a list. So watch this. If I try to access the second item, well, let's print the type first of my grades. It should say list. Great. And then print my grades. And then this is how you access the indices in the list. Use the square brackets. And I want to access 3.5. 3.5, sorry, I'm on my grades right now. I want to access 100. 100 is at the second index. 90, right here, 90 is at the 0 index. 85 is at the first. 100 is at the second. So if I put 2 here, it's going to print the number 100. There you go. Any questions? And if I do something really cool, like print my items, see how bag is at 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. The list is at 4. So my items, 4. And then because it's a list, I can even access an element in that list, the inner list, by doing another square bracket. And I want to get the word inside. So I is at 0, M is at 1, a list is at 2, inside is at 3. So if I do 4, 3, print my items 4, 3, it's going to print the word inside. Watch this. Yep. Please ask questions now if you need to.
Yeah, the square brackets indicates what? Can you explain the number?
Yeah, the square brackets indicates what index in the list you're accessing. So yeah, 90 is at index 0.
Okay,
85 is at index 1.
1, yeah, 2, and 3.
Yeah, so that's why when you do my grades 2, it prints 100.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah,
So this has already been, I think, at least, a pretty lengthy video. So I'm going to stop recording, and then this is something that you can study.
okay,
So more. So yeah, again, this is Professor Guyad with Intro to Object-Oriented Programming. We're working with Python, and this was one of the first lectures of the semester, data types.